Hi friends, how are you? In this video clip, I'm going to brief you on weaving technology. From this video onwards, now I'm trying to release the videos on weaving technology, about weaving departments, looms, loom parts, loom mechanisms, dobbies, jacquards, how the different machineries and their parts and going process I'm going to brief. Okay, as a first video of weaving technology is types of looms. See, I already briefed in many videos, say in dobbies or in jacquards, about the history. The loom is itself says the history, because the essential basic requirements to live on the earth for human beings is food, shelter and cloth. So these three basic needs have been identified since 5,000 to 10,000 years back by our ancestors. Might be Egyptians or might be Egyptians. If we open the books of textiles, many books says Egyptians. Okay, before that also the archaeologists found the weaving of or woven fabric of linen fabric 10,000 years back. Okay, that is history. If fabric is woven 10,000 years back or 5,000 years back or 2,000 years back, definitely they knows how to weave the fabric. What the mechanism, basic mechanism is there. Okay, the interlacement, basic mechanism, interlacement of warp and weft. Warp yarns and weft yarns are interlaced together, making cloth. That is basic plain weave. Okay, nowadays modified weaves are there. This basic plain weave requires operations. How the operations might be started, Egyptians or more older than those ancestors, might be started the weaving by hand weaving. Hand weaving means taking the straightened warp threads and inserting the picks by manual. Yes, and tensioning the weft. Like that they might have started. That's the history. But later, centuries have gone, days have gone, 17th century, before that, medieval era, later looms have been developed. Ordinary looms of wood or metal have been developed. Okay, the development of the looms having the three mechanisms. What are those? Here I have not written. What are those? First one is shedding. This is one mechanism. Second one is picking. This is second mechanism. Third one is bit up, and two more mechanisms are there. Take off and let off. Okay, the loom, basic loom works on these five mechanisms. Take off, let off, leave it in history to make the fabric, shed to be formed, picked to be inserted, or beaten to be done. Okay, so apart from these take off and let off are developed in the looms. Okay, so the loom must perform these five mechanisms. the ordinary hand looms, not power looms, ordinary hand looms. Okay. See, this is basic. I will not continue. Okay. Next step I'm coming. Types of looms. How many types of looms are there? In textile industry, textile technology, worldwide, globally, looms are divided into two parts, two classes. One is shuttle looms and second one is shuttle-less looms. Okay now? Shuttle looms means, see, the shuttle in the loom, recall, you might have visited weaving mills, you might have having own looms or industries, or you are maybe employer or employee or whoever the worker with worker or students who are there, you might have seen the looms. In that, shuttle will be there. Shuttle is used for inserting the weft, that is pick, in the widthwise of the fabric. How the yarn is wound on the pern. The pern is placed on the shuttle. Shuttle is made of wood. In woolen, even recently it is developed, rapier and other things are there. Wood. The shuttle carrying the pern is beaten up by the beater and reaching other side, and that side beating up takes place in the looms. Between the two beaters left and right, the shuttle is moving here like this. Okay, the shuttle is carrying the pern and thread is there. The shuttle, the mechanism, the system of inserting the pick into the shed by means of shuttle is called shuttle looms. Okay, is called shuttle looms. Cut. See, the shuttle carrying the pern used to insert the pick, that looms are categorized, fall into shuttle looms. These are the basic mechanism, basic operation, basic system since thousands of years till recent centuries. Still not recent centuries, nowadays also hand looms, non-automatic power looms, automatic power looms are worked on this system. Yarn is picked, is inserted through the shuttle, okay, like this. Okay, now this is, what are the types of the hand looms? Hand looms is made of wood or metal or something mechanisms. There is no electric motor is required. It is placed, heels are made up and down by means of feet of the weaver, and this left hand, right hand are used for inserting the pick or inserting the picks, and also one hand is used for beat up. Shedding is operated by feet, picking is inserted by both hands, and also beat up is operated by hands. Okay, this is the hand looms. No electric power is required. And second one is non-automatic power looms. In this non-automatic power looms, same shedding, picking, beat up is operated, and here let off and take off are there. Let off is the warps are delivered from the warp beam, and take off is the woven fabric, interlaced woven fabric is rotated in fabric beam, warper beam and fabric beam. Here also automatic means there is no automation is not fit in this case. The only difference is in this electric motor will be there. Here in hand looms no electric motor is there. Rest all operations are same. Okay, but in this non-automatic power looms, the machine is made of metals, steels and all heats and everything else is still will be there, but no automation is there. Automation means the cycle of the what you call beam, cycle of the cam, cycle of the some motor operations, everything is not set. But in this third case, automatic power looms, some timing is set. Timer will be there. Timer means how many ticks per minute. Okay, at what time, what color yarn has to go, what the speed of the takeoff or speed of the let off war beam and speed of the heels and speed of the shuttle movement, that is beat up, everything is operated. Timer will be set. The cycle of weaving is set in this automatic power looms. Automatic power looms, in this some operations, extra operations are used to avoid the warp breaks, because end breakages, okay, end breakages or loom stoppages, whatever is there, it is improved version of the non-automatic looms. This is how classification. These are the looms are now also used, okay, operated in many countries. Okay, see what are the, I will tell afterwards what the difference between the shuttle and shuttleless loom. That difference I will tell later. Okay, now second I am coming shuttleless looms. Shuttleless looms, here the word less is there. Okay, here word is not there. Less means, here shuttleless means shuttle, there is an absence of shuttle in the loom operations. Here that is wooden, the pern carrying the box will be there. No, the pern carrier is not there. The yarn in shuttle looms, the yarn is wound on the pern, that pern is placed in the shuttle. But in this case, shuttleless looms, no shuttle is there, but weft pick is inserted. Weft pick is inserted. How? That is improved version, that is updated technology, improved technological updations or developments, innovations happened in 1950. In 1950, first soldier projectile weaving machine is innovated. In 1950, soldier projectile weaving machine is developed. Even before that also, in 1930s onwards also, in that area, 1930 to 1950, some development, so much of fast innovations, research were taken place. But finally, soldier projectile weaving machine is commercialized successfully. In this, instead of the shuttle, the projectile is used. Projectile means the small metal device that's carrying the small metal device, that is called projectile, carrying the yarn from the one side of the loom to the other side. The yarn is projected. It is taking the yarn projected like this. Okay, for that receiver will be there, feeder will be there. The feeder is, yarn is feeding to the projectile and moving on the other side. There receiver is there, yarn receiver is there. Again the empty projectile is coming back, again taking the yarn, projectile will be there. So this is how, no shuttle, small projectile will be there. That is projectile weaving machine. But other all these operations are same. Automation of the looms and operations of the looms, timer of the loom, everything is same. But here projectile will be there. Second, next development, further development is rapier machines. Rapier is another development in the looms. Here also yarn is inserted in the shed, but small rapier will be there, made of metal or made of the textile fiber, carbon fiber piece. carbon fiber is more stronger than the steel. That rapier is used, that carries the yarn, okay, and both side rapier will be there. Both sides, receiver and picker, receiver and feeder. Receiver and feeder, the small metal pieces or rapier is passing system will be there. There also rapier, for that rapier is from the yarn packages, whatever the yarn cone is there, from that packages is taking the yarn to the other. This is rapier system. And third one is air jet of machine. In this development, the weft insertion, here weft insertion by projectile, here weft insertion by rapier, here weft insertion by air jet nozzles. Nozzles will be there. Air high speed nozzles will be there. From that feeder side, nozzles will be there, air nozzle. From that, yarn is pushing that side, and that is collected from other side like that. Yarn is pushed from the air jet, okay. And fourth one is water jet. From water jet, high speed water is used to pass the pick to the other end, okay. Now see, now I will come to the main important point. See, here in this modern developments, I am calling, not I am, the technologist calling, the industry is saying, these are the modern developments in the weaving looms. See, in this, what the difference is there? Here projectile is there, here rapier is there, here air jet is there, here water jet is there. Important here is, in these first three, projectile, rapier, air jet can be used for any kind of fiber yarns or fabrics. But the case water jet is there, no. For water jet is a limited is there. There is a limitations for the water jet weft insertion, because of the water is used in this type of insertion. The fibers used must not absorb the water. Say cotton, viscose, rayon, which should not be used in this water jet. Only the hydrophobic nature, the fibers having hydrophobic nature like polyester, nylon, acrylic, these are the synthetic fibers, hydrophobic, that can be used for water jet, okay. This limitation is there, keep it in mind. But others, we can use any hydrophilic or hydrophobic, any kind of fiber yarn can be used, okay. This is how. Now see, and these are machines are there. These are the makers, this modern loom makers. Okay, Soldier Ruti is there, Surokoma, Piconol, Summit, Dornier, Lakshmi Ruti, Toyota, etc. Many number of loom makers are there worldwide. Their brand, full thorough atomized microprocessor used, so much high technology makers, okay. Now I will come to now shuttle looms and shuttle looms. What are the features are there in, what are the features of shuttle looms and shuttle-less looms? In few minutes I will complete this. See, in this shuttle loom, it is the pern, that is yarn is inserted manually, okay. Yarn is inserted manually, and if the yarn exhausted in the pern, again it has to be wind and insert and change. This is the tedious job is there in this. But in case of here, that is not a tedious job. In this shuttle-less looms, here what is happening? Everything is automatic. The pearls, the yarns are, the package of the weft yarns are changing. Whatever the number of colors, say yarn for yarn dyed fabrics, in case of yarn dyed fabrics, more designs, or in case of jacquards or dobbies, number of colors to be four colors, 5 colors, so many colors to be used. Those colors, for that there is no question of tedious job, automatic if first 5 picks are inserted white, next 5 threads are red, next 5 threads are blue, next 5 threads are green, automatic movement will be there. Automation of the package, that's the insertion package system will be there in this. That is electronically controlled. Okay, that is multiple yarn weft yarn insertion system, that is controlled electronically. Okay na? But in this manually. Second feature difference kya hai? What is the limited speed in this hand looms or non-automatic looms or automatic power looms? There is a loom speed limit is there. We cannot cross those limits. That is capacity, speed capacity is there. That capacity cannot find. What speed is there? Maximum loom speed is operated 150 to 200 revolutions per minute. 150 to 200 revolutions per minute. This is the capacity, speed capacity of these looms. Maximum in olden days to nowadays, cotton fiber fabric, silk fiber fabric, wool fiber fabric, this is natural fabric, or day-to-day summer wear or rainy wear, all conventional traditional fabrics are woven from these fabrics at these speeds. But now 2021, 21st century, now 20th century, what type of fabrics that we are using globally? Functional fabrics, rainwear, okay, sportswear, active wear, okay, many highly functional, multifunctional fabrics we are manufacturing. That is also lightweight fabrics with multi-purpose functions. Okay, those are all incorporated in the fabric. Means you think what type of yarns are required, what type of weight is required, how the loom system will be there. Okay, so the speed in this case, shuttle looms, nowadays technologies, how much speed is the thing? The nowadays high technology, modern technology looms are operated with 300 to 1000 revolutions per minute. Here is 150 to 220 revolutions per minute is there. Here minimum 300 revolutions per minute. Looms are operated up to 1000 RPM is there. This is the speed is there. Even maximum also there. Because this is one point. Second point. The third one is operations. I told mechanical operations in automotive. And now I am telling width of the machines. In this shuttle looms, there is a limit of width is there. Maximum what fabric, how much width fabric we are purchasing, or in the exporters are purchasing from the weaving mill. 63-inch width fabrics, okay, finished width fabrics we are purchasing. Okay, for 63-inch fabric, what is the gauge width fabric? You think, what is the loom width, reed width fabric? What is the loom width? Okay, see, width, the shuttle looms width 90 to 150 centimeter, maximum 210 centimeters width looms are limited here. Up to 90 to 150 or maximum to 10 centimeters width of is we can see in the looms. But in case of modern looms, what is the width is there? See, 180 centimeter, minimum 180 centimeter to 540 centimeters is there. Not only width benefit here, but in case of shuttle looms, only one type of fabric at a time we can, one fabric having 63-inch, 48-inch, whatever is there, fabric is only one fabric is woven. But in this case, at a time, 2 or 3 types of fabrics can be made output from the one machine. Say 180 to 540 centimeter is there. First 90 centimeter, 90 centimeter, 90 centimeter. This is woven fabric, this is twill fabric, this is satin fabric. Okay, or one side polyester fabric with satin, one side polyester fabric with twill. So this is speed is there. At a time, loom capacity, production capacity will increase here. Understood? This is one feature. And one more feature, what I told, already told fibers. Now important here in modern technology is that compared to even this is a 1950 model started here air-jet rapier hooks now 1970 even started. Now in 2021 development reached, at what level development is reached? Micro softwares are incorporated in the looms. Software technology is incorporated in the looms. Microprocessor is incorporated in the looms, in the center of the looms, which will operate, which will make the operations automatic, is controlling the many number of operations in the looms. Microprocessor software, automatic, end breakages, pick breakages, or any other faults, tension control, insertion control, heels movement, end breakages, weft breakages, or let off motion, take off motion, everything is operated, and the timer of the loom shaft, okay, everything is controlled by the microprocessor. And microprocessor used to by seeing only the monitor is saying, anybody, weaver or supervisor, GM, whatever is there, who come and see at the display, what display is there side of the loom, the display shows at what speed the loom is operating, how many breakages is there in a shift, how many ends broken, and also important is there automatic repair. Machine is automatic repairing some faults, some breakages without stopping the loom. Production, loom is operating, okay, but without the stopping of the loom, any breakage, any repairs are there, that is repaired by the microprocessor itself. No question of stoppages. Even though sometimes it is telling that, it is giving signal to the weaver that here end breakage, machine is not stopping, but it's giving signal, without stopping the machine, he can attend the any minor fault, what he can do. Sometimes if it is a minor is that he can attend without stopping the machine. Sometimes it is repairing itself, okay. These are systems are nowadays adopted in the system, and also electronic control over the weft insertion, yield movements, let off, take off, whatever is their operations, tension control, okay, these are all electronic operated is there, okay. What I left here in this shuttle looms, there is also limitations of weft insertion is there. For each and every time manually we have to change the purn, even color, or for maximum 4 colors here, 1, 2, 3, or how many colors we can use in the hand looms or power looms. And say in yarn dyes, checks or yarn dyes, how many? Maximum 2, 3, 4 colors can be used. But in this case, 8 colors, even 4 to 8 colors not only, even sometimes if required 16 colors are used in the shuttleless looms. Okay, now this is about the shuttle types of the looms. Okay, hope you understood this topic. I will come next video on next topics. I will not tell, I will release that. So please subscribe to my channel, those who are not yet subscribed, and please click the icon bell. Don't forget, please click the icon bell, so that every day or once two or three videos in a week I'm releasing, you should be notified what I'm releasing. Okay, please share to your friends. Okay, thank you very much.